Hey there guys, EctoMaster here. We're looking at the creator character thing. I love it that I'm having a hard time saying character creation when the words are right on the top of the screen and I'm looking dead at them and I'm going creator character thing gerper derp derp. Anyways. We're back in DC Universe Online. We're looking at the character creation because I just created a couple of characters. I'm going to level each one up to level 3. Why are you doing level 3? Because it's the intro. All characters start at level 3. I know, I don't get it either. Or 2. I don't know, 2 or 3, whatever. They level up. You got to do this intro. Everybody does the intro. It's the same thing for everybody. Whether you're a male or female. Hero or villain. I was waiting to get to that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So what are we doing? What is this all about? Well, I've made one hero. I've made one villain. I know in the past I had 3 heroes, 3 villains, and we were going to look at each and every single one. Well, at some point, each branch, you know, whether it's Cersei, Lex Luthor, or Joker, or Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman. See what I did there? Went in reverse. Anyways, it doesn't matter which branch you take. At some point, they all converge at around, say, level 10-ish. So, that being said, I'm just going to play one of each style. Maybe I'll do one magic. Well, I've made them, so either one. I'm not going to say what they are. Either one's going to be magic, or either they're both going to be magic, or one's going to be magic, one's going to be something else, one's going to be whatever. It's whatever I have decided. That is what you're going to see. I am up to the latest DLC. Yes, I've gotten it, which is the Sons of Trigon. My goal is to try to eventually to get both of them into the main thingamagooger abuts it. That's my end game. Can you tell it's early morning? I haven't really... I put some thought into this, but I haven't really put thoughts into it. So what are we doing with the character creation? Let's get back on track. Well, my plan is for the first episode, I'm actually going to show you the tutorial. They've changed it since I first started playing this game, so I figured I would show you the tutorial. So I'm going to make a character here. Not going to be anything special. I may turn around and keep the character and play it off to the side. I'm not sure yet. I am not sure yet. I've got my 2. I know which 2 I'm going to play. But for this, I'm just going to make a dude. We're going to go run through the tutorial, and so you can see that, and then we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax. Things like my video, my vlog the other day. Things about to get crazy up here. Okay, so I made a character quick. I just, it's based off of what's her name? Livewire. There we go. This is Electress. Yeah.
Very nice. We've got
it's a villain, so we're just here to show you this.
And I'm going to try to get you off this ship alive. First priority, look for a door or something similar.
She's an electric-based, with flight. Again,
unfortunate. The ship knows you're
this
awake.
is all based off of
ready to fight your way
Livewire,
out.
It's kind of a cool character from Superman. Pretty sure it was Superman. I don't think Batman had Livewire.
Activity on the ship's network shows they're gathering beyond that door.
Somebody die. Jeez. I'm not a big fan of flight because of that. After your fight, it kind of lags a little bit. It's kind of like, okay, now I can fly. It's okay to fly now.
Gather reinforcements. I will patrol towards the prisoner bay.
This is basically teaching you what the game is all about, the different types of enemies and the different ways you get powers and all sorts of different kind of silly little things. And it's the difference between this and, say, the old favorite being
was an overseer. They're no joke.
yeah, got
Let's get you out of the halls. Transport tubes crisscross the entire ship.
As I'm getting distracted, the difference between this and, say, City of Heroes and City of Villains. City of Heroes and Villains, levels up. The difference between City of Heroes and Villains and DC Universe is that you had a tutorial at the beginning of COH and COV, but you could skip it if you knew how, but you started at level 1 at the whatever you were doing. So whatever you were fighting could have been a couple of levels ahead of you, but it's not that major. This, there is no skipping this. And in fact, if I were to exit out, log out of this character, and then log back in, I would start at the very beginning all over again. So everything that I just have done would have been wiped out. And I'd have to start all over again. That does not mean that I will get extra levels. It doesn't actually work like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Otherwise, you can just level easily up to I think it's 30, and be able to do it. Alright, anyways, this is the power, the electricity, whatever. The electronic. I control the computers. Yeah. I'm Baxter Stockman. Alright, there's voltage, amperage. I'm just gonna, I don't even know what's Tesla blast or repulse. I like the sound of that. Repulse. This is kind of repulsing, but
All units. The subject has left the main corridors. Search the vessel.
For those that don't know, that is Brainiac. Typically, if I take time, I actually design my character, and I like to leave them with their as I call it, an iconic look until I can find something that is a little cooler, maybe. But for this, no, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna let whatever happen.
Brace yourself. More security's coming your way.
To be honest, I don't even know who her mentor is. I just picked it. I think it's Lex Luthor because she's a Superman character. I know I have that ability, but hey, I'm up in the air. I can just do this until they knock me down. Like that. There we go. I was like, until they knock me down. Now, one thing that is interesting is I can do this now. Back in the day, you had to choose whether or not you wanted this ability or if you wanted that ability. You had to choose. Now they give both of them to you right away. I think that's kind of interesting.
Motion detected in the
I don't even know what the pulse does. Throws them away. Okay, so it's kind of like the mind control one where you can kind of kinetic throw them.
There's a high security nexus up ahead. Get through and use the transport tube.
We're just gonna keep doing this. We're gonna see how many hits we can get by killing these guys. There's 5 of them. Or 6 or whatever, I can't count. I was good at math, doesn't mean I can count. I don't need to toggle out. Why would I want to toggle out? Hey, I hit 50. So we can get 58 hits off of these guys. And then we're gonna... It's good to destroy some of those things because they contain loot, minor loot, not major loot. Oh my god, was that a TARDIS? No, it wasn't. Interestingly, there is a time ability, like time control or whatever, and not time travel or anything like that, unfortunately. But what's funny about it is that its color scheme is dark blue, or TARDIS blue.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
Gotta be careful because these guys will throw things at you. Oh, got knocked down. Repulse him! Repulsor ray! I keep on jumping. I don't know why I was jumping. Anyways, take them down. Take these little bastards down. Smack them. And do that. And do that. What am I brawling? Brawling is kind of fun.
Brace yourself. More
All right.
security's coming your way.
What's coming up next will be a new. Oh no, that's right. They took that out. Don't get that anymore. This is when you would level up and get the next ability. You don't do that anymore. I forgot. I was like, oh, and you're gonna see me pick the next ability.
Wonderful.
I like just how
My
she
readings
hangs
show a
it.
full-scale
That is one thing
invasion force
about
aboard.
flying that's kind of cool.
We
Just
have
kind
to
of like
destroy
hang
this
there.
ship.
Like I'm defying the laws of physics right now. I mean, I already was by throwing lightning from my hands, but
Activity detected nearby.
what's funny about this is that the whole purpose of this room was initially you would get these powers and then have to use it on that. So what I just did, you would have to do that to stop that. That doesn't happen anymore. You'll see what happens instead. It teaches you how to use the three different things that you can use. So you have to defeat this, you have to do this. And then you can just wail on the guy. And you gotta do each one, so it takes longer than it used to.
Critical damage.
Because each one you have to do separately. I think that's just silly. Now, which one are we doing first? Okay, so this is first.
Target coordinates. Damage to
And
this vessel
if you don't do it
continues to mount.
correctly,
Destroy the escapee.
it doesn't count.
immediately.
So if I did that, it won't do it. So I have to do this.
Assistance required.
It's supposed to teach you how to use the different things. I don't.
Failing.
Look, it's a smack 'em game. Just let me smack 'em. Alright,
Objective
so
in
that
sight.
one does that.
Engaging enemy.
Let's just block for this guy, and then we'll do that.
Systems
And
failing.
then this guy does this.
Status.
And now you level. And now you can get a skill point. Now, a skill point can go in one of two things, weapons or flight. I can't do anything with flight not until level 9. So, we'll just go for weapons, which is the hand blaster. Now, you used to have to choose which one of those you would get, like I said, but this one is, we're just going to do that, meteor blast, because that's obviously the only option we got. So, meteor blast, if you hold this,
Into position.
that's
Contain
meteor
the
blast.
human.
Be deadly if you were fire. I don't think it's all that deadly as electricity. No, that's not too bad. Is that all there is? Nope, there's two guys over here. Die, 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 die. What are you doing in here? Killing you with electricity. With the power of electricity.
The main gun is just ahead. Destroy it, and the blowback will disrupt the ship's shields. Then we can get on board and
Repulse
shut
them.
this down.
Eventually you just get to a point that you're overpowering everything. I'm OP, I'm OP! He's only level 1. Another one. Just that dude. Whap! I want to come over here because I want to pick up the barrel. Pick up barrel. Wouldn't let me pick up the barrel. God damn it. I want to pick up the barrel. Thank you. And then I'm going to throw it at these guys so that they all get frozen. Or not. Looks like I missed. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. Enter the control
Do
room.
not let the prisoner reach the prime weapon control
Do I have any other?
room.
Yep, I got a belt.
Damage to the power couplings will destabilize the ship.
She looks all sorts of awkward right now.
Not be foolish.
And that's what I think is funny. You get
You cannot stop
like
the conversion.
4 pieces of gear through this, and it's all simple gear. It's like a belt. You get
You're in. Destroy
a.
whatever is
I'm
connecting
looking
the
at this
gun to the
guy's
ship.
ass. Apparently, you get a belt. You get a chest
Ready.
piece. You
You're
get
approaching
gloves
the gun
and
chamber.
boots. Oh, 5. I'm
The
sorry.
gun is out
And
the
you get a.
shields drop. Lex Luthor will teleport in to help destroy the ship.
And then you get a cape at the very end. Green cape.
Stop the prisoner. Only one coupling remains. Do not fail to reload.
Die! Ah, I win.
You've done it. The gun. It's crashing into Brainiac's bottle force field below.
It's crashing! Oh no!
You will submit.
Duh, where'd he go? He was right there. Ow. Alright, we're just gonna see if we can get to 100 on this guy. The rate that I'm going, it should be easy. Where'd he go? No! Tab on him. Lock on him so that I always fire at him. 18, 19, 20. 25. A quarter of the way there. Uh-oh. Just keep hitting them until it's... I lost it. Forget it. It's not worth the time. I have gotten to 100 on this guy. I think it's been with Hand Blast. We're just gonna pound his face. We'll meteor him,
This one has
and we'll put on the cape.
powering.
So I look
Lex,
silly with a
the
cape.
shields are down. It's all yours.
Foolish
Well, man.
human, you have doomed yourself. You will go down with this ship.
Pathetic machines. You there! Help me fend off Brainiac's spawner while Calculator locks onto one of the ship's
This
teleporters.
is the boringest part of this whole thing. You just stand here and fire at these guys. It's supposed to be epic, but you just stand here and fire at these guys. Or you could do absolutely nothing and just let Lex Luthor, or if you're a hero, Superman, do all the hard work. I am just literally right mouse clicking this entire thing. It's also possible to get to like 75 hits on this because they just keep coming until finally Calculator or Oracle on the hero side, human side. I'm thinking, wow, on the Horde side, we will have to deal
Hold
with
on. Keep fighting. I'm almost into the ship's command
once
systems.
they get to a certain point, they just stop coming. And it's usually Brainiac that says, okay, it's a lost cause, blah, run, hide, scream, fight. Get 75, we can.
Harvester ship
Now he's starting to call everyone back, stop fighting.
Deploy my remaining forces to
90, I can get to 100. I can get to 100.
the ship has been
Booyah!
All
100.
units must evacuate.
And then it ends because you're out of your league. I mean, like the Justice.
You've done well here. Better than those incompetent so-called heroes outside. Get into the city. I'll take it from here.
Alright guys, so that has been the intro.
You did it. Lex will shut down the rest. I've hacked the teleporters to deliver you to safety. Go. Now.
So I'm just going to go up to a teleporter. You're going to see a little intro. Each one is different depending on your mentor. So you're going to see whoever my mentor, again, I think it's Lex Luthor. We're going to see it here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this.
Brainiac. An alien intelligence determined to steal my planet. Deadly and unstoppable. Until a broken man with my face came from the future and released the key to my triumph. New villains armed with Earth's strongest powers. With them, I will take back my planet for humanity. No matter who stands in my way. I am Lex Luthor. May the best man win.